días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, mis amigos de las redes sociales. We are back for another show. This one's a little bit different, it's a little bit more special. We got a couple of our friends with us, Maritza Cortazar and Diana. I'm sorry, because I'm gonna Mendoza, because I'm gonna mess up everybody's names because I'm really good at that. From Coldwell Banker, thank you for joining us alongside my wife Jeanette. Yeah, it's super special. It's Jeanette's birthday. So thank you to Ben's Media for the little cake over there, and especially for the patron, because it's Taco Tuesday time.
Yeah.
It's Taco Tuesday, so ladies,
we might have to crack it open and have a shot later.
Yeah, the floor is yours. Ladies, take over, introduce yourselves, tell us who you are, quién son. Danos el chisme y el mitote de who you are.
La sopa.
Okay, well, I guess I'll start. El chisme y el mitote, I should say. My name is Maritza Cortazar, and I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker. And before starting Coldwell Banker, I was actually a stay-at-home mom for about 4 years. But I've been in corporate America. I've done branch manager, you name it. I've been in sales for over 15 years. So it kind of just fell into my niche of doing things now with real estate. And I gotta say, within these last 2 years that I've been a real estate agent, it has just been kind of a snowball effect, one after another, and I'm very grateful for the partnerships that I get to, the people that I've gotten to meet, the friends that I've gotten to make in this journey. So that's just a little bit about me. I am a full-time mom too. I have 3 kids, married to the love of my life that I've been with over 21 years. We'll be celebrating 21 years this year.
Wow,
so
congrats.
yeah, right. So but that's enough of the chisme for right now. Go ahead, Diana.
Hi, my name is Diana Mendoza. I am a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker Realty, the Tempe office. I've been in the industry for more than 6 years now, and I love it. I do have my BA in social work. I used to work as a paralegal for Hastings and Hastings, and then I finally decided to do the real estate thing because when I relocated from California, I believe I didn't have such a great agent. He could have done better. So my husband said, hey, why don't you just try to do it?
Yeah.
And so then afterwards, when I got into my career, real estate, and I started servicing all of these families and seeing them so happy, get into their home, their first home, making a family. I felt like it was kind of merging into my social work type of field because you're caring for these people. You see these smiles, you see these cries, you see the effort. So it's been a wonderful experience. I am a mother of 3 boys.
Nice.
I've been married for more than 10 years to my partner and investor,
Nice.
hubby.
Yes.
Hubby.
I am glad to say that now I have about 2 years being an investor.
Nice.
Formerly located in Buckeye, and we love Buckeye because it's gonna boom.
Yep.
It's the suburbs, but hey,
You just sold a pretty big investment down there, right? It was a fourplex? What was it?
it was 2 fourplexes, and they were listed for 1.79. It was
Nice.
on a 1031 exchange.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So they gave us everything we wanted for the property, and it was one hell of a ride because when we bought them, I was very scared, and my husband said, just trust me, and I had to trust him as a contractor, as a partner. It was a big step for us, and so I had to learn how to invest in properties instead of other things. So that's why I made a big deal about my bag, because my husband's all like, no gastes en eso.
So they took away your Louis Vuitton so you could become an investor.
Yes, practically that was it. So once we hit it, he's all like, okay,
Now you
can
can go.
Now you can
Now
get it.
you go get your bag.
Now I could
Ve,
get
cómprate
it.
la bolsa.
So that is my advice for my public and my clients is dejen de gastar en lo que uno mira por el ojo, que son carros y lujos, sino una propiedad.
Yep.
Porque cuando tú necesites, y ahorita como está el mercado, de allí vas a ganar.
Yep, exactly
Nunca vas a guardar el dinero que vas a hacer en un equity, en tu vida. O sea, ese es mi consejo, y dejen de estar diciendo para el otro año y para el otro año, porque ya gastaste un año de equity.
Well, we're doing a lot of speaking of equity, or that cash out refinances right now for clients that bought just a year ago and they already have a ton of equity in their home, and they're thinking about, okay, what what am I going to do with it? Are they going to pay off high debt? They're going to pay off cars? And I've got a lot of people right now that are looking to buy another property because they're figuring out that that is the best way to make money and to invest in yourself and your family and you know what you're going to leave to your kids. So I think a lot of people are realizing that now, you know, and there's still people though out there saying, is it a good time to buy? ¿Qué les dices? Sí o no? ¿Compre o no compre?
You know what? I think it's a great time to buy still. You know, people reach out to me all the time through social media and ask me, Maritza, is right now a good time to buy? And it's just like, yes, why would you hesitate to buy? Interest rates are still low. Yes, the inventory is low in the market, but with a great agent, right, you'll make sure that you get the right property at the right price. You negotiate your own terms. You know, right now with interest rates the way that they are, eventually they're going to be starting to go up.
They're creeping up already. That's what we do. Yep.
And one of the things that I tell a lot of my first-time buyers is that are on the fence about buying right now you're going to get more of a home for your dollar. Once interest rates start going up, you're going to get less of a home, and you're still going to have that high payment.
Same payment.
Yeah.
You know, so it is a great time to buy. So.
Yeah, so I think one of the things that people aren't noticing right now is the feds came out and they said there's going to be a big change to investment and second home. So the rates on those are going to be ridiculous. The hits on those are going to be, you know, increasing,
higher,
you know, they're talking 2 or 3 points. I mean, because they're seeing that people are buying multiple properties. Obviously, moving from a, you know, high value area and purchasing in an area where you can buy 2 or 3 homes for that, you know, it's changed the market. Now, of course, they want to make money back. Yeah. That's the name of the game at the end of it. And you know, we tell clients the same thing. Like don't wait. Like if you wait right now, don't call me in a year when, you know, that house you were looking at is now, you know, way out of your reach.
Right.
Or the house that you're trying to buy is now you went from this, you know, 2,500 or 3,000 square foot dream to this 1,200 square foot house that's what you can afford now.
Or the clients that really still think that the market is going to crash, right? That there's going to be a huge decrease in price, and they're waiting for that, but then they don't realize even if it goes down a little bit, with rates going up the way that they're moving right now, they're going to have the same payment on that house that they could have bought, you know, and already start making equity on it already. So, you know, it's a lot of things that I think it's more of educating the client and the community that we have so that they understand kind of how the market really works.
Right.
Yes.
Disculpa, Mario. Lo que yo pienso también es, todos tenemos que entender que todos tenemos un propósito diferente. Sí. No porque un comprador no puede ahorita, quiere decir que todos es igual. Right. Y luego aparte, una de las errores que es muy grande es de que usualmente mucha gente escucha a otra gente que no es ni profesional en la industria.
Los tíos,
entonces los
primos,
exactly.
the neighbor.
Entonces, ¿cómo estás agarrando de veras tu información?
Sí.
Y creo que yo les digo a todos, a mí háblenme, no se intimiden, porque lo más duro es ir por la información. Sí. Ya que tienen la información ya es sencillo, pero no hay que escuchar a lo que otra persona diga, como es como decir, voy a ir a preguntarle al mecánico lo que me va a decir el doctor.
Sí.
Yeah,
o
no,
sea,
exactly.
no. So, en todo esto quisiera que mis clientes, tus clientes, tengan confianza de llamar a profesionales como mortgage lenders like Clear Mortgage o agentes de bienes raíces como Maritza y yo, para aclararles sus dudas y decirles dónde están para su futuro y su goal de real estate.
Y poner un plan.
Y poner un plan.
Sí. They don't know where they're going if you don't make the call.
Yes.
So call us to put you on that plan.
Exactly.
What is our thing? We don't say no, we say when.
say
right?
when,
That's how Clear to Close works. So if you can't do it right now, we'll tell you what you need to do to get there in 6 months, even if it's a year or 2 years out, but we'll get you on the right plan.
And one of the biggest things too that I've had clients reach out to me even after closing and now a year out and really just tell me, Maritza, thank you so much for helping me get my house.
Yeah.
If I would have waited, this is what the outcome would have been. You know, so a lot of different buyers, you know, you really have to think about what is the cost of waiting. If you're going to wait right now and maybe you're on the fence and you can buy right now, what's holding you back? You know?
And a lot of people, what are some of the doubts? That they need a huge down payment, right? I think a lot of clients think that they need that 20% down, where we've got programs where you can come in with as little as 3% down. You know, there are assistance programs out there that we do have those available also. So again, it's just reaching out to us and find out where you are, what you need to start your plan of attack.
Exactly.
Correcto.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, una de las cosas que a nosotros siempre nos pasa, el tío o la tía dice, no, pues yo compré esta casa a este precio, y luego me imagino que les pasa lo mismo, porque cuando van a hacer la inspección en la casa, va el tío o el sobrino o el primo que según es carpintero o era plomero o no sé, contratista, y eso son típicamente lo que pasa. La información no se pasa bien, y aunque él sea plomero, no es electricista, no es techero, y me imagino que les pasa a ustedes todo el tiempo que viene un papá, precisamente, típicamente un papá dice, no, la casa se mira bien, y de todos modos recomiendan la inspección y sale algo mal en la casa porque él no sabe todo lo que es lo de un contratista.
Pues sí, ¿te acuerdas que sí nos pasó eso con nuestra listing que teníamos con, no vamos a nombrar la clienta, pero verdad que pasó, que metió la oferta y después dijiste tú, ¿qué pasó? Porque llegó el papá y le dijo que él sentía que esa casa no valía lo que ella estaba ofreciendo. Y pues ella trató de recuperar la oferta y que se completara, pero pues la fuerza de tal vez un familiar es mucho más fuerte.
Sí, y creo que se mira mucho más en nuestra comunidad, porque así somos. Nos gusta cuidarnos entre todos, pero tienes que tenerle fe en el experto. Tienes que tenerle fe. Yo les digo, si alguien me viene a mí con interés, le digo, ¿quién te dio la información? ¿Tienen su licencia?
Job, right? Our job is to guide them. Our job is to educate them. We are the ones that are working it every single day. We know what's going on. And as much as you want to rely on other people, they're not the experts in the subject. They're not the experts in buying homes and selling and you know, the finance part of it. So it's really important that you reach out to us, right?
To everybody, you know, reach out to the experts. And that's where people, I think, that's where the stigma of buying, right? That's where, when I look at it, people go, I don't want to buy because I heard on Theo Google. Theo Google told me it was not a good time to buy because somebody out there in the industry said that, you know, the market's going to crash or this is going to happen. It's not. There's so much equity in properties right now. Every lender, and I'll tell you this because I look at servicing every day. Servicing says if the market even crashed today, there's so much equity in properties that the people that can't buy are the ones that are going to buy, so nothing's going to change. It's just going to switch hands.
Correcto.
So I like hearing all sides of it, but you know, some of these people, they're like, oh, he's a business analyst. Well, he does business analysis for 5,000 different markets. He doesn't understand every single market. You know, this is where I rely on you as a realtor. Like, people ask me realty questions, I'm like, don't ask me. Call them, because that's not my field.
Y yo también hago lo mismo. Cuando me preguntan algo financiero, no me pregunten a mí, pregúntenle al lender, porque también los clientes te agarran por ese número y
they'll hold you to what you
they'll
say.
hold you to what you say.
Yeah.
Lo único que yo pienso también en lo que es todo lo del mercado es, como dijo Maritza, tener un buen agente, porque nosotros tenemos que ser versátil. Versátil a que si la economía está alta o baja, siempre vamos a tener clientes que tienen alguna necesidad. Okay. Y yo también pienso otra cosa como agentes de bienes raíces y profesionales, no solo es la relación que tienes con los clientes, más también con tus colegas, porque en nuestra industria hay mucha competencia, mucho egoísmo, mucho de todo. Y en mis años que he estado en la industria me he dado cuenta que si tú estás contento para el otro agente, si tú trabajas bien con otra gente, muchas cosas bonitas pasan.
The world is small, even though it's big. The real estate and the lending market is small, and so, you know, it's good to have those people that have great relationships in their field, because if they get 10 offers and that listing agent has worked with you as a realtor or has worked with me as a lender and have had a good experience during that transaction, and then they see the offers, they're going to kind of push the seller, hey, I've worked with these people, they close on time, they do really good, they're really good at communicating. So it's really important that you know who you're working with and that they have a good reputation in the market also with other realtors and lenders also. I think it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, it's amazing what, you know, realtors do for the economy, right? And that's one of our big things is we love promoting anybody who is a entrepreneur, right? So that was the theme behind Taco Tuesday. So Taco Tuesday came around because we wanted to go out, find these little small businesses and preach about them, right? Taste their tacos. So we actually got a new restaurant called Paloma. And I jotted down some of their info because I didn't have their menu. But they provided us with so much food that you get to taste and you get to be the judge. So they are on Dizer and Van Buren. It's called Paloma Mexican Street Food. So they gave us a different assortment than we normally get. They gave us a veggie.
They gave us keto friendly.
They gave us a keto friendly naked. It's called naked, so the shell is made out of cheese.
Los tacos.
Los tacos.
Yes.
Los tacos
Naked.
están naked.
Naked
los
tacos.
tacos.
Okay, naked tacos. Okay.
And then there's birria chicken,
carne
al
asada.
pastor, and then there's a couple more hiding over there. So you ladies get to be the judge of Paloma Street Tacos, and you know if it's a place you would go to, right? Like, cause we all like to indulge in our tacos, and then give us your thoughts on it. And while you guys grab one, we're just gonna give you guys a little update on the industry and stuff, so you guys can walk around and grab a taco.
Or we just turn it this way.
We'll just turn them. I don't know which one do you want.
El que sea.
El que
Que
sea.
sea.
Let's go for the naked one first.
All right.
Okay.
I feel bad they're naked.
I think we don't have plates though.
Yeah, we'll
Sí, aquí
grab
está.
you a
There you
plate.
go.
Let me
Thank
grab
you.
them right here. So there you go.
Te dije, Maritza, que te vinieras con hambre.
Dios mío.
So since we're talking about you coming from California,
Yeah.
a lot of your peeps are moving over here.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Pues los precios.
Los precios,
Los
right?
precios
Y porque se fue Diana.
y porque me fui yo.
Te
¿no?
están siguiendo, te están siguiendo. Ahí está mi
Es
realtor.
que lo que pasa es yo soy de Southgate, California,
Ajá.
y tengo muchos ahorita que fueron conmigo a high school y pues quieren comprar su casa, y allá ahorita está, hasta mi mamá me dijo, sale un listing y hay gente en fila.
Waiting to-
Entonces, no es por nada, Janet, pero yo venirme para acá sí dejé a mi mamá, que es
¿Duro? Hard?
muy duro, mi familia, pero ha sido la mejor movimiento para mí. Crecí, hay oportunidad. Aquí yo te voy a decir que si alguien quiere poner un puestecito de ropa, se les hace porque se les hace.
Sí.
O
Si
sea,
ellos tienen las ganas de hacerlo.
lo van a hacer. Ajá. Entonces yo creo que Arizona es un estado muy bueno para hacer tu vida si necesitas un cambio, y sí da miedo, pero yo invito a todos los que están en un lugar donde no pueden tener su casa, donde está muy caro, que busquen un lugar donde lo puedan, porque el sentido de tener tu casa y la responsabilidad, y luego, fíjate, ahorita acaba de venderle una casa a un amigo de high school, y los niños estaban tan emocionados because it's their
It's
house.
their house. They got their room.
It's their house.
They got their own space.
Ajá,
It's
y
totally
luego,
different.
pues mi amigo es un mecánico muy successful de Honda, le ofrecieron un trabajo muy bueno aquí, y su esposa también, y son felices.
Yeah.
Son felices.
Y pagando mucho menos.
Y pagando mucho menos.
Way less than what they're paying
Sí.
over there.
And
So
less
to all of my
Less
California
traffic.
friends,
Less traffic.
Crystal, Sylvia, I'm gonna call you guys by names. I will call you out. Call me and I will guide you. And I'm also offering anyone that wants to come and just see Arizona, I will book you guys a room for a night, and then we could go out and take a tour. So let me
Nice.
know.
awesome.
Nice.
Pero tienen que ser pre-approved primero.
Sí, pre-approved.
So you gotta
for
call me
sure.
first.
Right?
Yeah.
So call her first.
We're pre-approved.
And then you could get your room reserved, and then we could go out and see homes.
Yes.
Yep. And there's plenty of them. There's still plenty of
Yeah.
houses here,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
all
yeah,
over
there
the
is.
place.
See-
All kind of price range. Get you a VRBO. Get you a second home. There's all kinds of things going on here in Arizona.
And definitely, ustedes piensan también that the first step whenever anybody reaches out to you is to get that pre-approval.
It's always.
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta
I
be
get
right.
people
It's gotta
so
be.
many times that reach out to me. Actually, I posted about it today on my social media, and it's like, you can send me all these homes and they're beautiful, but the first thing I'm going to tell you is, have we been pre-approved?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what your purchase power is going to look
Yeah.
like and what you qualify for, and then
Yeah.
you're going to ask me, well, how much do I have to bring to the closing? I was like, well, first let's get you pre-approved,
Yeah.
and let's look at that dollar amount.
Yeah.
And who best to get you pre-approved than clear to close, right?
That's the
Yeah.
first step.
That's the first step, you know, that's-
You don't want to be looking at $1 million houses when you.
Well, you do.
When you
You
got
do.
your
Everybody wants to see that.
Everybody wants to see them,
Everybody
yes.
wants $1 million house, but
Como
you
that's
know.
the saying, you can't champagne taste on a beer budget.
Yeah.
That's what that-
Yeah,
So
exactly.
we got to make sure that pre-approval is good.
Yes,
So
exactly.
Diana, since you attacked the tacos first, how is it?
God, attack.
Yo no quería
Like-
Déjame.
How are they?
Bueno.
Yeah?
This is the naked one, right?
That's the
this
naked
is the
one.
keto one.
Yeah, that's the keto friendly
This
one.
is the keto friendly one, and it's so good. Then this place is close to my house.
Yeah.
Is it?
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. It's just just
than
east
5 minutes away.
just east of Dysart and Van Buren. It, you know, we found this place and like I love chasing down like new businesses just to see what they're like, right? And you know, we've been blessed enough that they provide us the food, and you know, we give them a shout out on social media to get their exposure out, right? To keep them in business, keep them employed. You know, their families like we are. You know, they have you know, small kids or you know, just growing families, and a lot of them are coming from Texas, California, you know, areas where it's super expensive. You know, and you know, kind of leading into that, you know, we're looking at that, right? That rental market, right? That's just incredibly high, right? So I think clients don't understand that, you know, what you're paying for in rent, you could literally almost cut it in half on a mortgage.
Easy.
What are you guys seeing in rental right now?
Con esos rentals, ¿eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
O sea, están tan altos.
Yeah.
O sea, ¿sabes lo que yo les digo? Because I started doing the rentals with my investment. Les decía, get pre-approved for a home. I said, do you understand all of this that I'm asking you for the down payment to even get into the rental? Because the administration, the deposit, es lo un poquito en veces más de como comprar tu casa.
Yeah, and I think what it is right, people go, oh, I don't have the money to buy, right? And then you look at their finances and you go, well, just cut out X, Y, and Z, right?
Yeah.
And they go, well, I don't want to do that. Well, then obviously you're going to keep paying rent forever because you don't want to cut out these one or two things that will get you into your house.
And again, education.
Education
knowing
is the
that
big
they can
piece.
pull out of their 401k to buy a house.
Yes.
You know, knowing that if they cut out certain things and budget correctly in 6 months, they can do that. Porque like you said, when you go and put it in for an apartment or a house, they're asking you for 2 months. First and last months, plus a deposit. Ya son más de $5,000. Yeah, and then they're charging you like more than $2,000 a month in rent. At least.
And don't have pets because they'll charge you like 300 more.
Y meanwhile, the landlord allá está.
Yeah, eating his tacos.
Comiéndose los tacos.
Thank you for that monthly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, and that's what people don't understand. You know, that's one of the things. You know, in my housing counseling background, that's one of the things I always preach is you know, your financial stability. You know, and people go, well, Mario, I'm like, look, let's just cut out, you know, your coffee, right? You pay $6-7 a day for coffee, right? And you go 6 days a week, right? So that's $42 a week. You know, that's $200 a month. And they go, oh my God, I spend that much money on coffee.
People realize,
I don't
And
want
I
to
go,
add it up.
you know, and then when you add those things up and you show it to them, they're like, you're wrong. And I'm like, no, I'm not. This is your bank statement. And once you fix that and you show them that you could still do the coffee and stuff, but have your goals first.
Fíjate que eso me pasó donde I had to refi my house, so my credit was a little funny, so I had to go through this whole thing. Y en esos meses, like, me hice bien coda. Mi esposo dice, dude, eres bien coda. Pero es que como que ya aprendes that new system. And I recommend it.
Yeah, you have to budget. You know, there's a lot of tools out there that help you. There's a ton of apps, you know, that help you budget and help you do all these things, you know, but if you like face-to-face, reach out to us. Reach out to somebody.
Is easy. I think people think that the process is so difficult, but really just pick up the phone, make that phone call. You know, it doesn't take that much to buy a house. You just have to have a job for 2 years, your taxes done, you know, and down payment, that can come. We have programs, we can help you. It's not that difficult. You need to stop.
Your
Stop
tío
throwing your money away.
can give you the down payment.
Préstale, dile a tu tío que se afloje ahí, que te dé el down payment.
Algo tiene que servir el tío.
Yeah.
So I did the pastor, and they were really, really good also. They were delicious. Yes.
Yeah.
Which one are you trying, Mario?
All of them.
Which one's next?
There's birria. There's the naked al pastor. I don't know.
I don't know which one. I think they did the carne asada.
Yeah, they did the carne asada. So I'm gonna grab an al pastor.
So while we're wrapping up here a little bit, girls, what else? Anything else you guys want to throw out there?
Well, first
Unos
we want to thank
consejos
you.
que
We want to
tengas.
thank you for this opportunity.
Estaban todas nerviosas. They were nervous at first. They're like, oh my gosh.
No, ya
I didn't even know I was going to be on.
Yo le
I
dije
was
a mi
like-
marido, cuando regrese necesito escolta afuera porque ya, o sea, necesito
Autographs. I'm going to be popular.
Sí.
Watch my Facebook go crazy.
Yeah. Pero el consejo de nosotros es todos tenemos un goal diferente y tener nuestra casa y hacer nuestro ahorradito sería algo primordial para nuestra familia, para su familia, y tenemos agentes que nosotros sí somos apasionadas en lo que hacemos. No estoy diciendo que los otros no, pero nosotros hacemos un poquito más. O sea, nos juntamos entre las dos, hablamos de qué podemos hacer diferente. Son muchas cosas
Good.
para
Yeah.
nuestro público.
Maritza?
And you know what, just really quick, just to wrap everything up, if you've been on the fence and you've been hesitate or you've been thinking about buying or selling, your first bet is going to be to reach out to one of us, and that way then we can guide you to your lender, to whatever the next step might be, and that lender will then set up a plan for you
Exactly.
if they can't get you pre-approved. But the thing is, if you've been on the fence, let's act, let's do something, let's take you out shopping.
That was our timer.
Yeah, we were.
That was the man saying. So for the nervous ones, they made it.
Yes.
You know, las nerviosas, ya.
Ya
Ya,
estuvo.
ya, pa' qué.
Cálmense.
We want to thank you, ladies. You know, a huge shout out to Coldwell Banker. You know, thank you guys for trusting in us. Thank you to Paloma for their tacos.
Yes, thank you, Paloma.
Happy birthday to my beautiful
Happy
wife.
You know, 21, I can drink legally now. 21 and a half.
And you know, thank you to Ben's for the cake.
Yes.
And you know, for me, a huge shout out real quick, AJ, the guy behind the camera, who always
He always makes us look
He always
good.
makes me look good. He always makes me taller on camera, which is great. You know, it's always great to see me, you know, looking like I'm 6 foot when I'm really 5'5". It's okay. It's okay. I don't complain about it. So huge shout out to AJ, the Ben's media team.
Thanks again,
Thanks
everybody.
again. We'll see you guys next
We'll
week.
see you guys next
We'll see you
week.
guys.
Tune